Welcome. It's story time. Anytime. Hello to all my story lovers. Today's story name is The Linguist Challenge. One day, a linguist came to Vijayanagar. He came to the court and told Krishna Devaraya, "Sir, I know many languages and have traveled all over India. I wish to show my expertise here." He offered himself for the test. The courtiers conversed with him in many languages. The linguist fluently replied to them in their own language. The king and the courtiers were very much impressed by him. The linguist challenged the court to discover his mother tongue. The challenge was accepted. The courtiers tried their very best to find his mother tongue. One courtier spoke to him in Tamil and then said to his mother tongue was Tamil. Another spoke to him in Bengali and said that he was Bengali. And third spoke to him in Hindi and he declared that it was surely Hindi. Everyone tried out different ways, but they could not find out anything. The linguist was so great a master of all languages that none could find any fault in him. He was very difficult to guess his mother tongue. The linguist kept on denying their answers. Finally, he said to the king, "Your Highness, this may go on for long if they keep on guessing and I keep on denying them. I want something more than just pure guesses." Now the king turned towards Tenali Raman. With the king's permission, Tenali Raman accepted the linguist challenge. But the linguist put forward a condition that if Tenali Raman fell, then the king would have to give linguist whatever he asked for. The king agreed to his condition, for he had full confidence in his witty gesture. Tenali Raman got up and said to the visitor, "O linguist, I readily agree that you are really very knowledgeable about so many languages. I salute you for your superior linguist skill. You are well versed in many languages, but I believe that every human being loves his mother tongue the most. I need a day's time if you agree to that to pinpoint your mother tongue. Then I assure you that I shall be able to tell your mother tongue tomorrow in this court." The linguist willingly agreed to wait for a day. He stayed as a royal guest in the palace. Tenali Raman personally made all the arrangements for the visitors. The linguist was very happy with hospitality of Tenali Raman. He had splendid dinner with many courses and sweets. After that, he went to his bedroom and soundly went to sleep. Tenali Raman waited outside till midnight. He wanted the linguist to go in deep sleep. At midnight, Tenali Raman slowly and soundlessly entered the room. He went near the visitor's bed. He took a small duster in his hand. He softly tickled the twice or thrice. At the last time, he suddenly shouted loudly. The linguist suddenly woke up from his deep sleep and shouted in fear, "कौन छे? कौन छे? चौकीदार, चौकीदार, माँ जगदम्बे रक्षा करो." Tenali Raman hid behind the cupboard. The guards rushed inside. Tenali Raman slipped out silently without being noticed by the guest. The guards assured him that there was no one in the room and left. The guest went back to sleep. He slept all night long without any further disturbance. He didn't realize that he had blurted out something in his mother tongue in slumber. Tenali Raman's plan worked out as expected. He also went to his house and slept well. Next day, in the court, the king and the courtiers were anxiously waiting for him. Even the linguist was eagerly waiting for Tenali Raman. The visitors was confident and was thinking of prize gift he would get from the king. Tenali Raman entered the court and bowed to the king. The king asked him, Tenali Raman, can you tell us the mother tongue of this man? Yes, your majesty, I can. Tenali Raman answered. Then tell us, the king said. Tenali Raman turned towards the linguist and said, O scholar of languages, you are an expert in so many languages, but your mother tongue is Gujarati. I now request you to confirm it. The linguist honestly said, Yes, my mother tongue is Gujarati. Krishnadev Rai asked Tenali Raman, How did you know about his mother tongue? Tenali Raman replied, Everyone loves his or her mother tongue the most. It is dearest to one's heart and mind, although we may be proficient in many languages. We always turn to our mother tongue in that circumstance. I tried a simple trick based on this philosophy. Last night I woke up our guest. He arose from a deep sleep at once. He was disoriented and frightened. He easily resorted to his mother tongue and shouted out in Gujarati. So I knew that it is Gujarati. The linguist came forward and hugged Tenali Raman. He said in admiration, My hearty congratulations to you, O Raman. I have visited countless courts and met countless people, but none were able to tell my mother tongue. You are the first one who found out my mother tongue. You are a genius. I am very happy to meet you. Now, this is the end of the story. If you like it, then comment it, like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.